Hi the enlightened ones, this is Cheyenne Valentine, here today again with the Shake Up Your Reality series. In today's episode, I want to talk about racism. I want to talk about how the elite or the powers that be are using our race against us. Now the first thing you need to know is that we are all the human race. We're all one race. And excuse me if it's windy or you hear noise, I'm outside. We're all the same race. How I look at race is like this. You know how you have the feline kingdom, and you have the cheetah, the lion, the tiger, the panther, the jaguar, the bobcat, the domestic cats. You have all these different types of feline, but aren't they all felines? Same thing with us humans. We are all the human race. We're one race, okay? And they want to divide us. It's called divide and conquer. So what they want to do is have us fighting with each other so that we don't see the big picture. We are all one. We're all one race. And supposedly we're spirit beings living a human experience. So in actuality, we're not even these bodies anyway. So we get overly identified with our body. So for example, I'm experiencing life on this planet as a so-called black female. You can call me African American. I live here in America. You call me whatever you want to, but to the world, I am considered a black female. And people have certain stereotypes and certain opinions about black females. And because of this, I am maybe perceived a certain way or treated a certain way. And this is the thing. So, as the human race, we have different types. We have Asians, Indians, Native Americans, so-called black, Caucasians, Hispanics, the list goes on. Filipinos, so, and I might be saying this wrong or whatever, but you get my drift. We have different types of humans. And because of this, people, the powers that be, and when I call the powers that be, I just think it's beings that are controlling the planet, controlling us. They want us fighting with each other so we don't know what's going on, so that we won't pay attention to the fact that they're taking taxes out of our check, or that we have to work for free things like food, water, and shelter, or that we have to deal with this monetary system, basically, and that things seem to not be fair, and only a small percentage of people seem to have everything, and basically be controlling everything. So they don't want us to know this or to pay attention to this, so they have us fight amongst each other. And basically, instead of us, it was a butterfly. Instead of us basically looking at things from the perspective of, okay, so she's black, okay, I want to learn about her culture, about the foods that she eats, the music she listens to. That's interesting. Well, my culture is different, and then I want her to learn about my culture. Instead of us embracing our differences, which aren't that many, what we do is we use those differences to divide each other and to belittle each other and to be mean to each other and treat each other like trash. Think about the Holocaust. Think about when the Africans were brought over here, which was my ancestors, and enslaved. Think about how these beings were treated by other so-called human beings. Who would treat someone that's like them like that? Now, what's interesting is that a lot of human beings treat their domestic animals like cats and dogs better than they treat one another. They belittle one another. They like to see each other in misery and unhappiness. However, when it comes to their pet, they treat it like a princess and a king, and they should be treated that way, because humans are equal to any other species on this planet. But what I'm saying is, they want us to focus on our differences, which aren't many, so that they can keep dividing us. If they can get you focused on hating another human being who's you guys are the same race, just because they are different color than you or have a different hair texture than you, they can get you to focus on that. Then that gets you to take your focus off of how they're spraying the sky with chemtrails, or the fact that they are probably kidnapping, and from what I've heard, kidnapping people and kids and doing very sinister things to them, that they are in control of this monetary system, and in fact that they put this monetary system in place to enslave us. Then we won't focus on the important things. We're too busy fighting with one another. So I'm asking you to learn about other people, learn about other cultures, to understand that we are one race, not 2, 3, 4. We are one race, and we're just different types. Like you have with the feline kingdom, you have the lion, the tiger, the cheetah, the panther, the bobcat, but they're all freaking cats. Okay, we're all one. We're one race, and stop letting them divide us. We're one. And if you keep letting them focus on race and who shot who and who's being mean to who, if you just treat each other equally, treat each other the same as you would treat your mother and your child, we won't have these problems. Race doesn't mean anything. We're the same freaking race. We're just different types. Asian, Black, Caucasian, we're just different types of humans. How I know this, but I can have sex with a white man, an Asian man, or a Hispanic man and procreate and have kids. That means that we are the same race. I could not procreate with a horse or a dog or a cat. The same species is able to procreate together. So we are the same species. So why are we fighting amongst each other? This is what they want. Don't give them what they want. Think from a higher perspective, be in light, and be love. Thank you.